MLK speech on the mountaintop, and where he talked about how Pharaoh, one of the ways that he kept the slaves bound is by keeping a lot of conflict amongst the slaves. You know, that he said, she said, or I'm better than you at this, or you supposed to be doing that type deal. And as we know, that's one of the biggest struggles in the black community. And of course, he says, you know, how do we, you know, the way to get out of slavery, of course, is to unity. So I asked them before you guys got here, what does that look like in today's time in the black community, that unity? How can we become more unified? What are some of the working pieces that we need to get together to be more unified?
Supporting black business. That's so important. Like, people don't understand how important supporting black business is, because y'all, okay, we go to Chick-fil-A, we might say like, oh, y'all, let's go out to eat, so we go to Applebee's. Why not go to one of the local black business, like local black restaurants? That's what, like I told y'all, I think I've said this before, but like me, my mom, and my sisters, we started to go to, you know, like Saks and Best Wings and all those places instead of going to Connors and stuff like that and supporting them. We still like support our own people. So I feel like that's very important.
I agree. Anybody else? What other ways?
I agree that that's important as well, but I think even before that, the first step, the preliminary step, I should say, should be, we got to support each other.
Right.
If we ain't supporting each other, we ain't supporting no business. We got to support each other individually, and we don't do that.
We don't.
It's too busy. We're too busy trying to climb to the top of the barrel and scratching our way and pulling everybody else down, so we can say, I'm the black person that made it.
Right.
So if we can't support each other as individuals, it's no way in hell that we're going to be able to support black businesses with people that's trying to do something positive within the community. So I think back then they supported each other. They stood together more. United we stand. Divided we fall. There's a reason for that statement.
A house divided cannot stand.
That's why I feel like self-love is important. Because if we didn't love ourselves, then we wouldn't love each other. And that's why it's so important to you understand, like, being black is such a beautiful and powerful.
Yes, we definitely lack self-awareness. And we know we've been conditioned. We've been conditioned to think that we're inferior. Even when we're not consciously thinking it, our actions, you know, the way we go about life, the things that we think that we can achieve. I know me, for one, I have always had a struggle with lack. Because, you know, I've always said, you know, I come from lack. So a lot of times it's hard for me to really see myself past a certain point. And that's really just such a smaller scale of what they've done to us mentally as a people. And we do lack that self-awareness. Just like y'all saw Lark Voorhees talking about how she don't consider herself black. We saw that.
Like Raven.
Yeah, like Raven.
Everybody, that's so Raven. That's what I call everybody who say that. That's so Raven.
So
I think understanding each person as an individual, point of views, and respecting each other where they are, where we are. You know, right? Because your point of view is different from my point of view doesn't make either one less important.
Yes.
So I think understanding each other and respecting each other as a whole will increase unity. Just the pure understanding of each other.